Gustavo Badell, 2005 versus 2009. We are finally doing this one. Here is the character. Look at this character, sipping his tea. This guy requested this time and time again. If you look, some sort of movie editor. So, Steven, I think you could get me into the movies. I have quite a range. For instance, action. Fishing boats going down. Let's go. Romance. Adrian, bring your pretty little self back to my apartment tonight. I'll show you what a real man is. But I think he got that line from Clubber. Anyway, this is a strange occurrence. Gustavo Badell, he was placing third here in 2005. Why did they pass on him? By 2009, he received 13th place at the Olympia. Now, his first Olympia was 2002, and there's not many pictures of that version of Gustavo, and you can plainly see. Just in this front double, he sucked. He got 24th place. They actually counted their placings all the way down to 25th, so he got second to last. And then he didn't compete in 2003, and by 2004 he was placing third. Again, here in 2005 he got third. And then he slipped down 6th, 8th, 10th, and then finally his last appearance here, 2009. Was he that much worse, though? Or did they just not want to have any of the freaking Puerto Rican? Well, the truth is, his arms are half the size, and his midsection looks thicker. Of course, he does hit his front double biceps. 2 different variations. He pulls somewhat of a half vacuum that he's doing in 2005, and then he crouches down on his abs. You can see in 2009. I just do not think that he is sharp enough, condition-wise, to pull that off in 2009. And if he had have done his little vacuum, rib cage expansion, I don't think that he would be as big. I don't think the V-taper would be nearly as good. His wheels look a little bit smaller, a little more slender. And when it came to Gustavo, he could have used a little bit more quad size to begin with. So yes, I can clearly see why they passed on this physique. Now, go through these shots here. Front lat spread. You guys notice? Gustavo, he has like a Superman face. And like slick back hair. Could have been Superman. Lee Priest was like a blonde Superman. But having said that, Gustavo Badell, the midsection, the chest, the delts, even the wheels, everything is much, much better in 2005. And that's the difference, folks, between third place. Oh, get no fifth. You got third place versus 13th place. Turn to the side. Ooh, I like 2009 here. Look how peeled he is. Shredded to the diced even. Midsection, you can see, is a little bit thicker. But my soul. He's posing way different. Holding his wheels a little bit different. Do you think the lighting makes him look more shredded in 2009? It was legendary lighting. I don't hear anybody saying anything about 2005's lighting. Maybe it wasn't the best. Hard to suggest. Here's the side tricep. You know what? You guys can call me names, turkey, boner, whatever you would like. Call me what you want. I think 2009 is better from the side. Maybe even the side chest. Look at his abs. They're more etched. This freaking Puerto Rican, may he rest in peace, he looked pretty good in 2009. So, I was going to say 2013. Did I say 2013 earlier? Because he got 13th, is why. If I did say that. So yes, not that bad of a version. Go to the back shot. Now this is different. He's wider. The lats are wider. His V-taper is better. 2005. But he's got a big badonkadonk. He's sticking his badonkadonk out. And he's got kind of a sunked in, you know, glutes. Looks like it's a squeamish arse. You know, you do that is just take something sour like lemon juice or something, put it down there, and then it goes. No, is that too much? It's a clean Sanchez, they call it. All right, that's too much. Go to the rear double biceps pose. So yes, 2009, Gustavo Badell's last Olympia. He competed a couple of times after this, but this was it. As far as the Olympia is concerned, not bad. Respectable version. Placed 13th from 3rd to 13th. That is quite a leap. You can see, once again, the little badonkadonk. That's that lemon juice going to work. Sours it up, right? And, yeah, maybe not doing the heavy squats, heavy deadlifts, lifts. Jeez, that sounded weird. I'll have to go back and listen to that one, how I said that. Lifts. Maybe just not lifting as heavy. So having said that, here is the abs and thigh. Look at the chest, all busted out with veins and muscles. He was still doing the bench press. He was still doing, what have you. Look at his abs in 2005. Just a little tweaking, and it sure makes the difference. And, folks, guys, gals, each, the competition was different. We had Dennis Wolf entering the scene. We had Branch Warren. Even though he was around years prior, he just wasn't as good. He was getting better. Guys like that were getting better. And Gustavo was getting less better. And here's the most muscular. He's posing different. Sizing's off on this one. So if you guys want to holler at me now. But Mark's Max Muscle, you have ruined my day again. Hurting myself is imminent. Listen, that was terrible. So yeah, he's doing what he can to flex those abs in 2009. So it ultimately, in this picture, it looks like his midsection is improved. But it is not. Doesn't even care in 2005. He's in great shape. He's sticking his gut out as much as he can. And it still looks decent. More than decent. So Gustavo Badell, he's gone now, somewhere, where we will all go at some point in time. But it is, it's kind of sad in a way. I mean, this guy had an incredible career. He placed dead last, second to last. Dodd Youngblood placed below him. And then jumped all the way to third. It was just Jay and Ronnie beating him. If not for the Jay and Ronnie show, this guy would have been an Olympia champion a couple of times. And then 13th place. Call it a career. So may he rest in peace. We honor him here at Mark's Max Muscle. He wins the unofficial Hall of Fame induction. Freaking Puerto Rican. The first ever. Just making that up on the fly, Hit thumbs up. Subscribe. Have a nice one. Heavy deadlifts.